Welcome to another Feed Me More Nutrition Friday live. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the big guy, Ryback. Thank you for joining me. We're here on Ryback TV on YouTube, Ryback Rules on Twitch, Periscope at Ryback, the big guy, Ryback22 on TikTok and Instagram. I thank all of you guys for joining me. We're going to do a cool weekend gift. On top of the cool gifts we're already giving you all of April on feedmemore.com with Feed Me More Nutrition. As of right now, you still get for absolutely free on your orders on feedmemore.com, face mask, wristband, bumper sticker right there. All you got to do is buy anything on the website. You get the option for the free gift. This weekend and this weekend only, ladies and gentlemen, what we are doing is giving you another gift. All you got to do is spend $50 or more prior to shipping, prior to selecting your gifts. And then all you got to do is go ahead and go to Weight Belts and Apparel. We are giving you guys a free pair of Feed Me More Nutrition Hungry workout gloves and lifting straps. They are fresh off the boat. They are in, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm giving you guys a $34.99 value on top of the other free gift value. It's like a $55 value, all for free. All you got to do is spend $50 or more, feedmemore.com. That was in the description. It will be in the comments after the video. Guys are here on Ryback TV on YouTube. And now we could just talk, answer questions, health and fitness supplements, motivation, mindset. All right, starting off hot, the super chats over on YouTube. Bones says, I love you, Ryback. Shout out me, Bones. Well, Bones, you just got shout out. Thank you very much, my friend. We got another new member, Jacob ML Bishop. Welcome to the Rybackers, my friend. I greatly appreciate it. I had a fantastic workout myself today, 22 sets of back, 6 sets of deadlifts. With my heaviest I've gone in the last, since I started them back up a few weeks ago. And then I did my conditioning, which was the assault bike, battle ropes, and the assault runner. So really, really solid workout. Strength is feeling really good. Everything, back, shoulder. I also did 50 push-ups after my workout. I think that deserves to be mentioned as well. So as I continue to get, my lat is really, really starting to fire now that we're really breaking up some deep, deep scar tissue. We put the video up with me with Dr. Plasky, and it's been unbelievable, this whole process. So the super chats are coming in hot today. Super chats coming in early. Feed me more. Keep it up, man. These super chats, you guys you don't even ask a question. Thank you. Just support. This is a very positive weekend we're going into. Justin, my man, Superman. Yo, Rybe. I always think of Superman when I see you, Justin. I think of my Superman shirt. Yeah, Justin, yeah, if he has a belt and he sends it to the P.O. box with the shipping and all the deal, the only thing is yes, but that thing's going to take up room. What's going to happen is that's going to get put in the back. They're not going to be able to put that because the P.O. box is actually good size, but I don't know if that's a box. They won't even put it in there because they put all the fan mail in. So I'm going to have to get the little pink slip and then go, and the lines are ridiculous. I mean, I eventually have to get it, but it's going to be a little bit of a bitch, if I'm being honest, because the post office that I go to gets really ridiculous, and I will not wait in the lines in there. Everybody with their mask on, and myself included. But tell them to wait after the virus is over. Vegas is going to be back to normal June 1st. Everything's dropped June 1st. May, we're like 75%. And then June 1st, hookers, prostitutes, strip clubs, twerking upside down everywhere, eating Fritos in the bars, guzzling Grey Goose and Tito's. So tell them to hold on just a couple months. And then the post offices will be much calmer. But I will get it signed and returned to them, yes. Those things are not cheap. Oh, I love to hear this. I got in the plant-powered caramel cookie protein powder. Spot on, great consistency when blended, and the taste is amazing. Great job on that. Thank you very much. This is what I've been waiting for the feedback on this, because I could tell you guys how great my products are all day long, but it's the customers that ultimately I need to say how great the stuff is. I already know, but it's the plant protein we just came out with. It's going to really, really shock a lot of people. You do not think you're drinking a plant protein shake. All the complete amino acids, you're not getting any of the inflammation. You're not contributing to the dairy industry with everything, with the raping of cows and just the torture. And it is a beautiful thing. And I look forward, as I learn and have grown and evolved, to giving you guys more flavors for these things. And we got the chocolate and peanut butter we're going to be doing. So, but caramel cookie is so damn good that I love hearing that. I look forward to more, hopefully. But thank you very much, Justin, for giving it a shot. And really, really cool. Thank you. Another super chat. I miss you wrestling. You are my favorite. Thank you, Jacob, buddy. Jacob Bishop. In time. Maybe just got another message today from somebody asking if I'd be interested in coming to a certain place. Where is that? I don't know, but it is on TV. So, but just get healthy. I'm almost there, guys. And I think there's going to be some very nice options. And don't believe anything that you read or see or anything like that. Paid puppets or anything, for companies saying negative things. I know how to do the work and I know how to excel at the highest level. And I have not forgotten that. And I've kept myself sharp mentally and physically this entire time. And I'm going to toot my own horn, overcoming the damn impossible without the help of the promotion or anything, and financially, and with the dog and the disc disease, and building a huge supplement company, writing a book, multiple podcasts for 4.5 years. It's been pretty damn cool. We've done some really cool things, and the real fun's going to really start here once everything is back. And I'm happy. I feel better than I ever did in wrestling from not being in pain. I was hurt for a lot of my career. After my ankle injury, it was a very miserable experience of pain just setting in, and I've talked about it. But we got a lot of cool things happening, and I fully anticipate taking over the supplement world. The more funds that I can keep just shoving down into this thing and just cranking up, putting more coal on the burner, or maybe more solar panels to be more 2021, and absorbing the unlimited energy of the sun, and Feed Me More Nutrition is going to continue to grow and kick ass and continue to smile with everybody that doubted me. And I don't care. I never cared. And because I do the right thing. I'm positive. I help people, and I help myself and my family, and do the right thing. And I do the work at the end of the day because I'm motherfucking hungry. #hungry. Use it on social media. Another super chat. Is anybody going to beat that $9.99 today? Remember when the Shield Trooper power bombed you? Yeah, I did. It was actually my idea. So I'm fully well aware of that. We talked about it. I came up with the move for them. I didn't invent the move, but they needed a move. I was power bombing guys, and here we are. Everybody won. I technically should be able to go into the Hall of Fame just based off of helping transfer my energy to those three guys. So, and I'm sure that will be the case that I will turn down. So. What's going on? Jeff, no. Here this is a great post. Jeff says gyms might not open consistently for another year. Feeling depressed that my goal of getting in shape is on pause again. Need some help, big bro. Stop being a little bitch. That is absolutely, if I had that fucking mindset, my man, I would be ashamed of myself. I would look in the mirror and I'd say, big guy, stop being a little fucking bitch, because that is what you were being right now. Man, you could do body weight exercises. There is so much shit you could do without a gym. Stop being a bitch. You need to get hungry and do the fucking work, my man. There's no excuses for that. Lock me in a fucking room with white walls with nothing in there. I'm going to stay in shape. I'm going to find body weight exercises and I'm going to keep going. You're not going to give me food and nutrition? Fuck it. I'm still going to do my stuff. There's no reason. There's no reason for that attitude. And that is not, man, you could change that attitude right now. So you need to, I don't care if gyms are not open. You need to find motivation from within. You need to find your purpose for waking up every morning and do the work. That is an excuse. That is an excuse right there. And I hate it. And I can't fucking sugarcoat this shit to you. You're being a little bitch. And I'm not doing that to insult you or berate you, but that is not a good mindset. Not a good one. So fix that. And you can. That is up to you to do it and nobody else. So they close the gyms on you. Fuck those fat governors and all those lazy pieces of shit. You're going to get in shape on your own. You're going to eat properly and you're going to do the work day in and day out. Doesn't matter if you can't go to a gym and you can't see hot chicks or hot dudes or whatever you're into. You do the work at home every day and you get to your goals. You're going to let them control your fucking goals? You're going to let them? That's not what the hungry is all about, my man. So get hungry. Figure it out and do the work. You're going to do it. You wouldn't be here if you want it. I'm waiting for them. They're getting the ice shakers. I got an ice shaker right here, actually, for everybody. Great. I love these things, and they keep your liquids cold for a long, long time. And the actual cool thing, the only plastic pieces are on top. Everything else is metal, so it's very little plastic, and they are a premium shaker bottle. And it's hot. I use this in the summer to keep my liquids cold, especially when I go to the gym or around the house. Throw a little bit of ice in there. But they're getting a gunmetal gray with the Feed Me More Nutrition logo on it. So they said that was a couple of weeks ago that they were about a month out from the new gunmetal gray bottles coming in. And they were going to shoot me over everything. And so I would say we're probably about 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks in that range of getting all that worked out in stock. So, yeah. And Jeff, again, guys, this isn't like that. It's not an attack on Jeff of like, Jeff's a piece of shit. No, not at all. It's Jeff, do the work. I get mad when I hear because it sucks the situation. Gyms all should be open. Don't let them control your fate. Do not lose a year because of them. Don't. Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, we got a new super chat up here for $14.99. Harrison says your idea about the triple power bomb. You're right, Ryback, WWE Hall of Fame 2021. It's inevitable, and then we'll turn it down and just keep being happy living life because they're going to have to pay me to use my trademarks on all of it, and they don't want to do that. Harrison Wolfsburg says your opinion on a 14 who is 6 foot and 207 deadlifting 200 pounds. No, I think it's great, Harrison, that you're going down the road of physical training to improve and get better. I don't think those are great numbers. I think learning proper lifting technique is so key in everything. And I had some. It's when I was in high school, my sophomore year, I ended up making the wall at Western High School for the 4 big lifts. So I think I was one of the only sophomores in the school ever. They had a huge history of like 30 years of weightlifting records in there. That a sophomore made it onto the wall. It was a pretty big accomplishment. But I had the weight training coach was good. And this isn't to talk about myself, I'm sorry. But I had the point of it is I had there was a pretty solid weight training coach in there. And that really was able to help. So it's key. And it's such a fundamental thing of learning proper technique, especially on things like deadlifts and squats, where you have the load, and using your back, and there's so many moving parts. But on everything, proper technique. You wouldn't just go and try to play basketball without a proper coach. You can, but you want to have somebody that's done it, a former player, somebody that can help teach you the fundamentals. And weight training is no different. And it's very serious because it's not like basketball or something. If you're doing something wrong with weight training, you could really cause lifetime damage. And so it's really, really important. But I think it's good, and you're going down the right road. And just slow progress, and be patient. Make sure you got your nutrition on point, and feed the machine. You got to give yourself the energy to grow and learn nutrition. So, Jeff, I know you will, buddy. I'm looking forward to it. And you don't let anybody stop you from your goals. The hungry, we don't die. We don't let anybody control our fate. If we're gonna die, we're gonna kill ourselves. We don't let anybody else do it. And pedal to the metal, and achieve your goals. That was a horrible analogy. Don't quote me on that. You know what I mean. Don't let the man win, is what I'm getting at. Jesus, Ryback. Is there any way I can gain weight on my pee-pee? I think they make like weights and stuff for that. Maybe you could try walking around. I've seen those dudes over like in Africa. They hang like these weights from their deal, and I mean, I think it can cause some pretty significant damage, uh, and stretching out the ligaments and all that. So I would just say probably just learn to be secure with yourself. Learn how to use it really good, and you know, be the talk of the town. Harrison says, I have a great personal trainer. Thanks for the advice. You're very welcome, Harrison. I hope that's not your parents' credit card that you're using to pay for these super chats, but I really greatly appreciate it. Harrison, why did you give this guy Ryback $300 the other day? Yeah, it was a question I answered about the weights. I try to keep these entertaining. I mean, we talk about health and fitness, but if we throw in a little entertainment here and there, I feel like it's just being real. A lot I've seen like gurus and some positivity people, they're so scared to like be funny, or like, I don't give a shit. I know who and what I am, and I know that if I'm going to speak to a group of people and they're really uptight, and they just walking around with sticks up their ass, that I'm gonna be a little more formal. I'm gonna know how to get them with a little softer humor. But I'm in my element right now. This is the Rybackers. You guys know what you're getting. We have more workout towels coming. They're going to be black and red ones. Will be back in stock within probably the next 6 to 8 weeks. How do I get a double chin out of the way? One, the easiest is we'll clean up the diet. And two, if you just take pictures, take it from like this part of the lower lip up. Just eliminate the chin in the pictures, and you'll do well. Or do the angles. Check out the chicks that are doing like and this is nothing against chicks that are, but like some of them are real Houdinis on the camera shots where they can kind of give you that upper lower angle where you can't really tell if they're, 3 bills or 4 bills. I've seen it. I've seen it. So learn those angles, but proper nutrition and working out. What's my advice for a skinny 17-year-old to build muscle? Is you gotta start, and you gotta start of a daily routine of working out and feeding the body, and adjusting and making progress, and understanding that you're not gonna be a 300-pound freak, overnight. This stuff is many, many years of work, and it's a lifestyle, and it's a mindset. And there's levels of all of this. You just got to know what you want, and once we know what we want, then we can figure out how to get there. But we got to know what we want first. What advice would you give me if I wanted to lose 20 pounds in my face? No, I think that's so body fat, and that you got to lose body weight first. And eventually you're going to start losing it in the places that you want. Oftentimes it doesn't happen right away, but I'll say, like, too, when you drop weight and drop water, oftentimes your face will thin up, even if you still are having a good amount of body fat. But I think you got to be in a calorie deficit, which a basal metabolic rate calculator online. You got to put in your activity, but you got to be very honest. Be very honest, and I think you'll have an understanding of how many calories you need per day, and you got to start looking at what you're putting in your body. We got to stop letting the Colonel Sanders and then the Hamburglar and Ronald McDonald, that little bitch Wendy, and all of them. We got to stop letting them control how we live. Okay, it's nobody's fault. You guys, all of us, my generation prior, we all have been born into capitalism for bad, where all these people have made a bunch of money pushing bad things on us and bad information, bad information. And it's nobody's fault, but it's our fault if we don't fix it. And that's why I really, really feel strongly about this, because I've had such positive changes at many points in my life as I've continued to grow and evolve and see what the world is. And we do have power and we do have control. We just got to grab the bull by the horns. And we do that by educating ourselves on the things that we want. Nutrition is it's the most important thing, guys. Proper nutrition and who we surround ourselves with. I promise you, if you put those two things as a focus on yourself and make health a focus, so many more good things will happen in our lives. What was the question, Ricky Scurvy? Ricky Scurvy in the house. Oh, great question, Ricky. Ricky, this is a little off topic, but this is, I guess, will apply to the entertainment of the channel. Ricky Scurvy asked, how many times have you gotten catfished by the woman with picture tricks? And how did you escape when you realized? So one story, this is when I was a lot younger. This happened. This is before the dating things. This was online, America Online chat. I was real young, but I was able to drive. And it was an older woman, a cougar. And she was using pictures, I believe were her, but like they had to have been really, really old. But I wouldn't have known that. She was a school teacher. And in the pictures, I mean, a 10, home run. I don't know what happened from the time those pictures were taken to that current time. And I drove my little Daewoo Lanos, little badass. Had a little turbo button in that thing, I remember, a little 4-speed. And I drove down to the elementary school. And it was after, and I had to got approved to go see her. And I go into the classroom. I walk into the classroom. I think I go into the wrong classroom. I walk in, and there's a very large woman sitting at the desk, and she stands up and she goes, "Hey, Ryan." So I knew I wasn't in the wrong room, but I wanted to be in the wrong room. She had to have been between 300 and 400 pounds, but her face, it resembled slightly, I think, what the photos once were. Not my proudest moment, but I don't appreciate being lied to, Ricky. And so I was offended. So I did what I felt was absolutely right at the time. I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I didn't want to be rude. I don't, but I got tricked. So I said, "Oh my God, I forgot to sleep in my car. I'll be right back." And I quickly turned around As soon as I got out of the room, I sprinted out of the school. I got in my little Daewoo Lanos. I hit that motherfucking turbo button and I drove home, Ricky, and I never talked to her ever again because she lied to me and I don't like liars. So that's the story. Hello, hello. Ricky, you asked the right questions, my man. You asked the right questions. I was probably a senior in high school, you know? I mean, what am I going to do? Hang out in there? And what are we going to, I don't know. I mean, it was a horrible situation. She never should have put me in that position. Hey, if your buddy has a bad back, check out our 1-2-3 muscle joint tendon formula. It is awesome. I really think that would be the best bet supplement wise, and to try it for 4 to 8 weeks and see if he gets a little bit of relief on that movement. Man, we got to do stuff in like planks and movement, walking, going for walks, and there's some lower back stability things we could do that I did when I was really, really, really hurt. And wrestling still the 2 years after when I left WWE, that got me through each match. I would go through a routine. I remember being on horrible little floors in some of these places and going through my routine to get my back stable enough to go out there and perform. And thank God I had those weight belts. I was a mess and a lot of pain, just constant, deep, deep pain. So, but that stuff can help you get through your days and be more functional. But I would check out the joint supplement. Also, I would have them start using powdered turmeric on which we have in the supplement as well, at a very good dosage. But adding extra turmeric, which is great for inflammation, on his meals. We're doing a free giveaway all week, you guys. Also, it's in the description. It'll be in the comments. Free wrist straps and workout gloves with Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com. The details are in the description. Just $50 and up on the orders. Add those to your cart, and there's yours free this weekend. I have never had spinal stenosis. Hello, hello. I don't think I always look angry. I smile quite often, but no, always had a great energy, always excited to go out and wrestle. Um, I was very, very comfortable. The water would wake me up. I was very cool. I think early on I was more nervous. I think once you get into the routine, you get used to performing. I remember my first main event. I was the Hell in the Cell. I was a little nervous. Yeah, Ricky, let's keep this chat clean. We don't have time for the haters. Thank you very much. Do we have any good questions? We got over here and Instagram and TikTok. Guys, I do not promote, endorse people that spread lies and has from the very beginning. And I'm not even saying his name. You already know who on the question. Guy, he's not a good human being. He lies for profit. And I think that is one of the most disgusting things. And I think that is one of the big problems in the world. And he's made up nothing but lies about me from the beginning. So I'm not the bad guy. I defend myself. because you got people out there spreading lies, which prompts hate on those people that he does that on. Not a good human being. Not a good human being. Very, very uneducated, misinformed, and he knows it. And it's all he's done it his whole career. So we don't have no time for people like that, guys. He's the bottom of the food chain. Not a good human being. And I meant it when I said the world will be a better place when he's gone. I didn't wish death. When his time comes, the world will be a better place. People like him and who he associates with, he's not a good person. You don't do that. You don't spread lies and do things like that. So. Hello, hello. Oh, sorry, I missed. Would I have coffee with Eva Marie? Yeah, I always got along well with Eva. Justin, yeah, I'm glad your mom it's helping her. It really the supplements work. I can't promise they're going to work for everybody, but they've helped me in my life, and I use everything. I've got 20 proteins coming here. I can't wait. My caramel cookie was out. I can't wait for it to come in, and I'm looking forward to those. My shoulder's doing very well. We're getting it worked on multiple times a week. I do my softball multiple times a day in between. And we're really, really, major progress has been made the last few weeks. So it's been being made the whole time, but we're getting the external rotation. Everything's coming right back, and which is helping me my workouts because now my shoulder is in everything. My lat is firing better because everything's able to be in proper position. The yesterday working with Dr. Plasky, Plakey, am I saying it wrong? Geez, is my scapula actually started moving properly because we broke up so much scar tissue where it was like frozen and where it was like causing all this distress. And it's a beautiful thing. I could tell my push-ups are like really feeling smooth and good, and my lat is firing really strong. And it's really exciting. Like I'm very blessed, and I don't care if like just to have my health back and to feel good, even if like nothing ever happened and it just disappeared. Like, just to have my health back, like is such a cool thing because it was pretty. Imagine needing a 5-disc fusion and how bad that is, and then a shoulder replacement on top of it. It was like the ultimate like fu on top of the ankle with the foot already being. It was a bit much, but the hungry never die. Yeah, we caught my disc just in time. I mean, they were just intact. I just started getting the nerve stuff, and they were able to regrow them because the disc were still there, and they got them on the MRIs and showed it's miraculous. And I can't wait. Like anybody that says stem cells don't work, I'm just like, okay, cool. They don't work, Jeff. But I did some work, some back exercises, planks and different things, which those weren't even easy with my shoulder for a while. I had to stop doing those. But there's some low back stability exercises and just doing what you can without hurting yourself to get through the day and going for some walks and staying active. Staying active is really, really key. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the Jake Paul Ben Askren deal. I I don't know. I have nothing but like I enjoy all that. I don't ever badmouth people like on any of the fighting and performing everything. Like I think that fight's going to do really really well pay per view numbers. I don't know if I'm going to get that one or not. I don't know, but I think Frank Mir's fighting, which I may end up buying. I say that, and I'm 99% probably buying it. Having a little red wine and just enjoying it because plus two Snoop Dogg's on commentary. He might be the best color commentary guy in the history of all of wrestling and fighting. He's so badass that he commentates and then he goes and performs. And man, that'd be something if Snoop ended up having a boxing match too. That should be a pay-per-view too. 15, too young for the testosterone booster. Yes. You don't need to, unless you have symptoms of low testosterone, you need to go to a doctor and you need to get that checked out because that's probably primary hypogonadism, and you probably want to go through a doctor on that. Yeah, where would I get my B12 from? So nutritional yeast is loaded, fortified with the B vitamins. I do the liquid also. I get off of Amazon that is sweetened with stevia, and I'll do a dropper full of that. Just make sure to space out that about 90 minutes, 60 to 90 minutes from your caffeine consumption, and you'll be good to go. Your B vitamins won't even be an issue. I'm really, really fascinated with the trilogy of Conor McGregor and Dustin. I want to see. I like adversity. Conor is somebody that has embraced the power of the law of attraction, but he also is somebody who has a lot of wealth, and he's a very busy man. And I know that from having my business, and his whiskey is done very, very well from what I've heard. And again, I know he has probably a lot of people in place, but he has to oversee a lot of that stuff. Not saying when you're busy and in fight camp, maybe he has people. I'm sure he does that handles a lot of that. But it's that game is a little different because you're dealing with people that the top people make money and the people haven't made the money. So there's a hunger that it's hard to replicate once you have money. Can it be done? Yes, it can be done. And I think he's great at overcoming adversity. So I'm interested in the matchup. I'm interested in the story. Man, he's a winner regardless. Some of the MMA fans and stuff, they'll turn on you like that. I don't care about people like that. I love this stuff. I like stories. I love the power of being hungry and can you come back from it and enjoy. I'm thankful for people, entertainers and fighters and people that go out there and perform. It's how great is it to sit back and watch a fight, order some food, have some friends over, do whatever you do. I like to have some red wine. It's a good time, man. I think everyone should just be grateful for it. And, whatever happens and Dustin's amazing. It's going to be great. We have a new member, Lena J. Welcome, welcome to the Rybackers. I try to get 7 to 8 hours sleep every night. Does it always happen? No, but I strive for that 6 minimum. Then there's been rare occasions where it's like 5.5, and I'll definitely feel that a little more the last quarter of the night. So, but it's I'm always up very early. Yes, because my goals are so much more past that. I'm staying hungry. I fully plan 100 million. I think is fantastic. A lot of the things that I'm striving for and what I'm building, like I want to do a lot of really cool things. So I wouldn't be I wouldn't be content with that because the things that I'm going to want to do are going to require more than that over time. And that's big goals, and that's working up towards, and that's why you go into business and you create, and then that you get that it snowballs. And you could do when you have money, you always hear the rich get richer. You get to a certain level, you could really, 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 with some good decisions, amplify things. So, but fighting is a different thing. I've always worked out. I've always done but when you're dealing with fighting and that it could be, that's a different animal because and there's so many. MMA is different than boxing and all the others because there's so many skill sets involved and the game's rapidly evolving that, if you're not on top of it, there's so many different ways guys can beat you. And it doesn't, you could be in the best shape and do all the work and you just get caught. You make one mistake, right? And it's a tough, those guys, man, people have no clue, I feel like, of what they witness when people go out there and what they sacrifice. So. I'm not all natural. I'm on TRT, HRT in the normal ranges. So I don't think a 15-year-old, I don't advise doing steroids. It will screw you up forever. And then if anybody's advising you of that, it's not good advice. I'm not a fan of steroids at all. At all. Outside of medicinal purposes. Good. If you're taking the shell shock, you know, the wake up limited energy will go really well with that, is increasing your energy levels, which will increase hopefully your activity levels in your production throughout the day, increase the intensity of your workouts if you're training or whatever you're doing, to where you can burn more calories. All right, guys, my food is in there. I could smell it. I've probably went 10 minutes too long based off what I smell right now with my food, my performance meal burning. Check it out though, guys. Feed Me More Nutrition, the weekend gift, our new weightlifting straps and workout gloves on feedmemore.com. The details are in the description here on Ryback TV. But for everybody watching on TikTok and YouTube, Instagram, just spend $50 or more in your cart prior to shipping. Add the weight lifting gloves and straps to your cart under weight belts and apparel. Use discount code weekend gift at checkout, and a $34.99 value is yours free. They'll be in the comments as well here on YouTube. Guys, I thank you very much for watching. Let's have a great weekend, and let's continue to stay hungry. Feed me more.